I'm doing to him. Dizzle. What's up? Welcome back to the channel, you guys. And today, we know we're doing some skating today. But as you can see from the title of this video, this is going to be for the advanced skaters only. This is one of the moves that a lot of people struggle with when they just, learning how to spin and then they trying to advance that spin. They trying to make it perfect. So we're talking about the sit spin. Now, today I'm going to show you how I do it. A lot of people do it different ways. A lot of people have different techniques, but I'm going to show you my way of doing it, how I got to, learn it and just kind of perfect it in a way, and just show you like steps on how to get down there and stick it. Without further ado, let's just go ahead and get started. But before we do that, please like the video, subscribe to the channel. I'm going to give you 1 second to do it. Hey, let's get right to it. Let's go! Alright, you all. So look, if you clicked on this video, that means you already know how to spin. You know how to just go right into a spin, no matter if it's toes, heel toe, whatever, heel. Do you know how to just go ahead and just spin? And if I was you, as long as you know how to perfectly spin and just be straight and not be wobbling over to the left or wobbling over to the right, I think you clicked on the right video. Now, I know you've been practicing. I know you clicked on this video, so you already been trying to do it. You just not getting it. You're not sticking it. You need that little bit of help of just hitting that sit spin and hitting it correctly. Now, the biggest failure is yourself. Let's always remember that. It's always in you. You can do it. You got to believe in yourself first for you to do it. Now, another thing we need to get on, the fear factor of doing it. A lot of people try to go down with the spin and try to get it, and they just don't get it because they scared. They don't know how it's going to go, and they scared of that fall. They scared of that fear factor of just spinning while being low. So we're going to get over that by just taking baby steps first. So let's just start with the first step. All right, the first thing I want you to do is you about to go into a spin. No matter you spin to the left or to the right, however you spin, let's get into the spin formation. So when I spin, I kind of put my left foot, if I'm spinning to the left, I put my left hand in front, and then I put I guess, is it my right foot? I think my right foot and my left hand, and I'm about to go into a spin. And then when I do it, I go into a toe spin and I spin to my left. And technically it's your right, but the left. So you basically just go into it and boom. Now, you get that, you perfect it. Soon as you do that, your knees should still be in front. So look, I put my foot out like this, and then see my foot is out a little bit. Soon as I'm about to go in, I put them close next side to side to each other, and I'm spinning like this. So you need to make sure when you go down, they like that the whole time. Boom. You know what I'm saying? Now, before you go straight down, when you really about to spin, I would just go straight down. But since you're learning, let's start off baby steps and go down just a little bit. Meaning, you're going to sit, but not really sit all the way down. You're going to sit like right here first. You're going to do like a baby spin. You're going to go like this and go until you get it. Because I want you to get that feel of just planting your booty and spinning. You got to get that feel first. If you wobbling to the left and to the right, it's going to be a little bit harder because when you do the sit spin, and let me give you an example, you don't want to wobble to the left or the right. You want to go straight down and just be spinning. Let me show you. And you get what I'm saying? So when you go down there, you want to just be sitting and just spinning. You know what I'm saying? Some people, when they sit spin, they go down and they sit all the way on the skate, which is cool. I don't sit all the way on the skate. I kind of get like right here, give it some air, and it's a little bit harder because I'm holding it. And the only reason I give it some air is because I'm going to go to another move. I always try to go to another move, whether it's like a compass, which is this, and then put my foot out and go like that, or whether I do like a jam plug spin, or whether I just finna come back up, it's easier for me to do it. Because if I go all the way and sit down, it's gonna be hard for me to come up and do another move. Harder to be doing that. So look, before you even start, just come down a little bit and do a little spin. Do like one rotation if you can. You're gonna go right foot, left hand, and you're gonna turn and you just gonna get down a little bit. You're gonna bend your knees a little bit. Boom. You know? And then we're gonna go to the next step. Okay, after you do that, you're gonna go lower and lower until you really can't do it anymore. You're gonna get to a point where you get too low that it's just gonna be hard. It's gonna look like this when you do it. You're gonna get to a point where you're gonna go right here, because the first one is gonna be easier. But then when you get low enough, you're gonna be like this, and you're gonna be wobbling. It's because your feet ain't together, and you want to make sure when you get down, you actually spinning. Your core needs to be tight. Your core needs to be tight. So when you go down, it's tight and you actually going to spin and hold it. When I go down, I prepare, like you will see me in my videos, I will like pump up for it and come down. I will boom and then I will boom. And I will actually come down. You know, when you go down, you want to commit to it and you want to go down and be solid. So a lot of people when they go down and their feet will move to pitch it toed it would just go all over the place. You want your feet to be solid. That's a very important thing. Your feet got to be solid. And what I mean by that, look, I'm gonna go into a spin. Let's say I go into a regular spin, I go to a sit spin. So this is what I would do. I would go into a regular spin, then I would come out and I would do a sit spin. So when you go, you see how I was spinning, and then I put my hand out again to go right into the sit spin, and so I can pump for the sit spin. I pumped and went down, and when I went down, guess what else I did? I went straight down, all the way down. I didn't hesitate to go. Oh, I'm going down. That's what's gonna mess you up. You're trying to slowly go down, and you need to just go down there. Meaning, I put my hand out right, boom. You know what I'm saying? You go down. Okay, let's say you go down, you still wobble, you still can't do it. I'm going to tell you what you should do before you even spin and try to go down. Now, this is a move I learned from an OG. Shout out to Detroit. Detroit know who he is. Shout out to you for showing me steps. Shout out to the other ones, Buck Wild, Terrell, everybody. Y'all showed me a lot. I'm going to tell you what they showed me. Now, I did the regular like sit spin. I did the regular little spin, but the way I kind of like learned how to find my sit part is that I got up on my toes, like on my toes like this, and then I actually went down on my toes like this and went into that spin and came up. And I kept doing it. So I kept doing it so you can feel, you know, and this is a very hard move, so you can feel, boom, and I would come up. So you see how, hold on, I'm sorry I was kind of close, but basically I get up on my toes and then I come down, boom, and then I come up. And then you wanna kind of do that. It's kind of doing squats on your toes. And if you can't do it on your toes, just be on all fours and just find that sit spot for you and come down. The reason why you do that is so you can know your sit spin. You want to get that so you can find out the spot where you want to be, and wherever spot you want to be, you kind of want to spin and go down to that spot. Now, it is going to be very difficult. You don't have to do the toes part if you're not ready. But if you keep doing it, you find out that spot, then whatever the spot was, let's say this is my spot right here. I actually sit spin and I go down to that spot. So watch. You see how I sit spin and I went down to that spot? You gotta concentrate and go to that spot and spin and try to hold it. It's gonna be hard because you gotta use your core, you gotta actually balance on your toes and you got to have a lot of balance on your toes. So look, give it some practice. All right. And then next step we're gonna do is try to go down and try to figure out how we can do it easily without actually fumbling or moving our legs. So what I mean is we can go down, right, and then we could be on our toes. That's great. Now we need to know how to do it while spinning down. So meaning if I spin down, I need to know how to do it and what I'm going to do next. So when I do it, make sure if you have jam plugs or stoppers, make sure you use it because it's going to be very easy for you to like if you wobble and about to fall, you can use the stopper or these plugs and kind of stop yourself. So make sure you use them. Make sure you don't hurt yourself because it is very hard and a very difficult move to do, and it takes a lot of practice. So please practice. So what I mean about what we're about to do is I want you to do the squats and then I want you to do little spins. Keep doing them, and then whenever you feel committed and you feel like you know the spot, I want you to go down and try to keep the legs tucked. And then when you about to like fall or wobble, you go into a leg extension or something. So what I mean is, we go to a sit spin, and then boom. So when you about to wobble and fall, you drop it into a leg extension or something, or you drop it into some where you can like not catch your fall. So it will be easy for you to boom, learn it, and just get the steady rhythm of holding these two up. So just watch, boom, and then you want to just hold that. I'm using my jam plug to stop myself and calm myself down. Even if you use a toe stopper or jam plug to actually like kind of keep your spin under control, it's okay. You still learning. You ain't gotta spin all the way on your wheels. You just gotta ease yourself into getting down there and holding it. And this is a very difficult move. I would just keep doing squats, keep spinning, and if you gotta spin a little bit down, do that. And then whenever you get ready, you spin all the way down, and then you could just boom, and stop yourself with the jam plugs. Look, you guys, I got an audience. You see the kids, they over here just like staring and watching at me. It was like four of them at first, but anyway, it's just funny to see how people, when every time I skate, no matter where I skate, and I'm pretty sure that happened to you and anybody else, people just kind of gravitate and want to watch you. And I wasn't even doing anything exciting or fancy. I was just literally just doing a video, as you can see, and they just kind of wanted to watch my video. All right, some key notes before you need to start spinning and everything. Key notes is you need to let go of that fear of actually doing the spin. Now, I know that it might look easy that I'm doing it, but it actually took practice. It took work. It was a lot of wobbling, falling, whatever. You're going to fall, you're going to wobble, you're going to be all over the place. And this is a learning thing for everybody that's skating, trying to skate. No matter you the best skater, you're gonna fall, you're gonna do stuff like that's extreme, and it's gonna be a little bit difficult. But if you keep practicing, keep trying, you're gonna get it. Now, to nip this all in the bud, practice. Doing the spin, it takes a lot of practice. Just doing a regular spin, for example, you still have to be kind of, your legs got to be boom, boom, boom. So you got to be boom. And you see that I'm kind of still in the same area. I'm still kind of solid. So you want to make sure that whenever you're spin, like you might have a good regular spin going. But to get the sit spin, it's a little bit difficult because you're coming down. So the coming down part is gonna keep you wobbling, shaking, and stuff like that. So look, when I do my sit spin, and I think most people that do their sit spin, you could go down slow, but a lot of people just go straight down. You know what I'm saying? You go down, meaning I use my hand whichever way you do it. Legs gonna be straight. Let's say I'm spinning regular, boom, right? But I'm going down. So I'm gonna do it, but I gotta keep my legs from moving all over the place. So that's why I'm going straight down, but I'm keeping my legs straight. So look, I'm gonna go boom, watch. I'm keeping in my, I'm gonna do my stance, come down, boom. You know what I'm saying? I keep it straight down. I go straight down. I boom and pop it down like this on my toes. On your toes. That's why you keep doing. You do like squats on your toes so you can feel your skates. When you go down, you go boom, and then you can use your jump hook to slow you down a little bit if it's too difficult. So look, take the time to practice. Make sure you do it slowly. Don't go all the way down. Do it a mid sit spin. I don't know how to explain it, but just do it right here until you can go down a little bit more, and then you can go all the way down. You know. So make sure that you take the time, take steps to go down. Don't just force yourself to try to get it. It takes time. And look, I'm glad you can't watch the whole video. Hopefully you did. Hopefully you learned something. If you have any tips or anything I can do to help you out, I will try my best. Comment down below. Comment below. Tell me what I needed to work on. Tell me what you need to work on, and I will try my best to reply back. Please live, laugh, learn, listen, and guess what? Subscribe to the channel and love everybody. Don't do it to them. Bizzle. I appreciate you guys. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Peace out.
Okay, everybody, so I forgot to give you guys a step, so I came to my yoga room the next day to show y'all this step, and this is probably the most important step. So let's get started with it. So look, first, I told you what you should do to learn how to sit spin, to go down to the sit spin. Now I'm going to tell you what you really should be doing so you can learn how to sit spin. First, if you already know how to spin, it's great. It's best to have jam plugs, because if you have jam plugs, it'll be better. Jam plugs are these things. It's not the big stoppers, it's the little smaller jam plugs, stoppers that can help you better with your sit spin. Now, if you already know how to regular spin, then it's best thing to do is to first know how to regular spin and then come down to the level so you can learn how to do a sit spin, so you can know where the sit spin is. Now, to do this, let's go down to the jam plugs. So you come down in the jam plugs. Make sure you come into this like L shape like this. So one of your foot is going in front and the one going to the side like this. To do this, you want to be able to actually do a leg extension, which is basically pull one leg out and you have the other one to the side like this. The reason I'm telling you to do this leg extension is so when you're gonna do a sit spin, because you're gonna do the sit spin in this position. You want to learn to do the sit spin in this position, because if you could do it in this position, all you gotta do is learn how to get down into this position. So you wanna learn to do like one rotation, if at least one rotation. So like the leg extension, I'm putting my left leg out, and when I'm doing my left leg, I'm gonna come bring it in, but when I bring it in, I'm gonna hop on both of the two front toe wheels right here. If you can see it, you see the two front toe wheels right here. I'm picking up my heel and I'm getting on both of these like this. So leg extension like this. I'm gonna do this to the side a little bit. I pick up my heel, my toes while I'm doing leg extension. So when I pull back, I hop up like this on the toes and I spin on just the toe wheel, not on the plug. So let me give you an example. I do this so I can get momentum to do the sit spin. So the leg extension comes out, and then I go into another leg extension. You want to practice doing that so you can get the momentum. However you do it, you don't even have to do the leg extension necessarily. It's just how I get momentum when I'm doing a sit spin, when I'm already down here. So what I'm saying is you need to, however you get momentum, if you just be on both of your toes and you just go like this and you go up, then that's perfect too. But make sure you get into this position try to do the sit spin so you can feel how it's supposed to feel. So when you go down, it's more easier. Make sure that when you are doing your spins, do regular spins at the top, come down here, try to do like one rotation of a sit spin, and that's good. Take your time, be patient with yourself. This is not easy to do, and I don't want you to hurt yourself either.